Hey, welcome to everybody's favorite day of the week. It is Monday, and welcome to the #1 arm wrestling variety show on the planet. It is Maximuming Monday, and I tell you what, we've got plenty to talk about. We might have to change our intro, John, because that says Series 1. We're up to Series 2, my man.
Series 2, ladies and gentlemen. What do you really want out of your new package of fresh pressed cards? You want dynamism. You want big names. You want a lot of cards for a decent amount of money. And guess what? That's what Series 2 is, baby.
Oh boy. We are going to reveal every single card and the special cards, and we're going to open pre-sale tonight. And we might even do something special for the first 10 people that buy a packet, because they are getting printed as we speak. Every single athlete has been happy with their card, and they're going to get excited. They're going to get up and about, and they want to share it. They're like, let us know when we can share these cards, because they look phenomenal. So we're going to do that a little bit later on. Of course, we've got the world famous Caption game. We've got a new leader, John, a new leader in the official tipping, the predictions table.
No kidding.
And we've also had a bit of a fall from grace as well.
Uh-oh. I hope it's Roymond.
No, the predictions between me, you, and Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler.
Yes.
But the Caption game, no, because we didn't give out too many points last week, so we might give out some today. Now, before I get your reaction on Devon and Levan, let's just have a chat to people in the chat, including Chris. He's in the chat. Thank you for becoming a banger. He goes, I wish Devon went inside. He said he was training it. We'll get Uncle John's breakdown of everything, Devon and Levan. Ibrahim, coincidentally, looks like Abraham Lincoln.
Definitely not wrong. Definitely not wrong.
There we go. We got the troll, Andy Beckett, in there. And the real Andy Beckett hanging about. Power Twisters.
Power twisting.
I thought he was grabbing the nipples in the picture. I had to double look.
That would be a good pick. That'd be a good pick.
We got Bang Bang. A bit unusual. We haven't heard anything from Devon yet. He usually makes a video after the fight, especially a loss. Well, we'll have to, yeah. I mean,
he has posted something. He just hasn't posted a video, right? He posted on Instagram, I think.
Yeah, he did a big thank you to Levan, and he spoke immediately after the match on the East versus West channels. Jar Corbin is up and about with Series 2. Get excited. Get excited. Yep. Texas Piranha is in the chat. Says Uncle John with the right hand match coming up now. Oh, yeah, look.
Oh, baby. Knuckles up 3. You know what? I can't say what I found out, but you know, there's a chat where all the Knuckles Up 3 athletes, you know, get their information. And there was something new in our schedule that made me very excited, very, very happy. But I don't think I can release that information yet, but it is out there and it will come out eventually.
Oh, I'll have to go back and double check the schedule.
Something very, very good for me.
Yes. Bit of cryptic going on.
Yes.
We had our reporter on the floor, Tim, the Dungeon Master. He was at East versus West 12.
So I didn't get to watch it live, and I was kind of going through it after the fact, and it felt like every time I went and kind of sped through a break, it was a shot of the Dungeon Master right there, full frontal, right there. He's in a good spot. Nice viewing.
Yeah, he even got a flex up there. I'd still take that arm, but he got a flex up. So
yeah,
I was happy.
Beautiful.
I was happy with him. Joe Nelson is in the chat. Yo, everybody, ready? Series 2, maximum card bang. Purposely getting every single word wrong. In the chat, what's going on? Chance, he's doing the Challenger Series. Chance, I'll get my James Wall on one of those Challenger Series. And obviously we can't get Uncle John. What's going on, Sarge? You dead set legend. Hope you're doing well. European says bang. Tatanka is in the chat, John. I got a photo with Tatanka at home when I was like 15.
Can you just say that one more time?
Tatanka. I'm Australian. Well,
Tatanka, you are being so racist right now. Tatanka is a sacred word that means de buffalo. You need to recognize.
Wow. All of these buffaloes in the chat should hit the like button and let's get into it. Alex Felicio says, great content. He's been hanging around. Thank you very much, buddy. I wish I had some water because look at this. Hopefully a Chance Shaw card. I wish I had some water.
Bit take.
Chance card.
Who would do that?
Who would do that? Phil Woody is in the chat. Cheese Berry. I just want to say hi to everyone first. Then we'll go straight into Devon and Levan. Devon's lifetime dream seems to be a broken. What else have we got? Mark Segura. Natty is in the chat. Let's have a look. M. Duggan says, Devon losing will make his documentary even better. Please explain. Not too sure. No, I wasn't laughing at this one. Address that, John, but I just thought this was funny. Losing twice? No one likes a double loser. Ask my ex-wives.
Nicely done. I can dig that. What was the thing before? What was I going to respond to?
Make his documentary better.
It's all in the cut of the jib. If you get my feeling, right? It's all about the way they present it. I mean, there's obviously a lot of entertainment in the storyline, right? There's lots to be had there. It's just they have to find a way where Devon still finds peace at the end of it. And I guess we'll probably talk about that too a little bit more and what his future is going to look like.
Well, let's get into it, John. It was the main event that we were all getting into. We were all so pumped. There was a belief dust in the air. It was fantastic. The hype was real. It was a big fight feel. It was very exciting. I absolutely loved it. And as everyone's now just pumping into the chat, hit the like button while you're in here, boys. I was so excited, and round one happened. On a scale of 1 to Aussie arm wrestler knocking his camera over and wrecking his internet in losing your shit, how pumped were you in round one?
Yeah, just one step below that. I thought that if that was round one, I'm like, oh my God, this man might actually do it, which is ridiculous and is completely uncalled for. I mean, we're talking about, 100 some, almost 200 freaking pounds of mass above Devon. And he was still able to stonewall him up front, keep him flat wristed. Unfortunately, Levan just too strong. He's just strong, right? Devon, I do believe, as Devon said, that this was the best version of himself. I think he probably had to do, ridiculous things to make his body as strong as it is. I mean, he's lost to Levan twice, but outside of Gennady, he's beaten the piss out of everybody else that's been put in front of him, right?
Yeah.
So, it's going back to the documentary. I think it's really about how they spin it. I'm sure they can spin it, but I think Devon needs to come full circle. Devon needs to achieve, like Rocky Balboa, right? In the movie Rocky Balboa, where Rocky lost, but it wasn't about losing, right? It was about being there, standing toe to toe, right? That type of thing. That play.
Yeah, that's probably racist as well, mate.
What, against Italians?
Oh, so you can't be racist against Italians, but I can to Tanker. Oh man, no, it was there was something magical in it. Now, depending on what side of the fence you sit on, there's the narrative that Levan was playing with him and things like that. But Levan tried to hit, didn't move, and then had to press him and still didn't pin him. I thought that was ultra impressive of the way Devon went about it.
Yeah, I think I'm glad that there was no injury, so there's no question now. I think that was, for me, that was the thing. It was a finish, a very dominant finish, and I think we just know now. There's no, if you're a Devon Larratt fan, which obviously I am, I like Devon, I know Devon. I was rooting for Devon, but I personally, I think Devon, and I think people who love Devon all around the world, we can all move on. We can all move on, because Devon Larratt got annihilated by Levan, but Devon Larratt could tomorrow show up at 242 pounds anywhere on the planet and not really think twice.
Yeah. Wow. I'm going to talk to some people in the chat, and then I want to get your thoughts on where Devon goes next. Okay. Hey, finally, after 2 years, someone got my last name right. The C is silent. I never said Skigera. I reckon I've said Skigera every time. Come on now. Skiggity. I'm going to call him Skiggity.
Skiggity.
Skiggity. Sorry, Mark. He's awesome. He lives in Dubai. Devon needs to stay in the super heavyweight division. There are so many good matches for him in that category still. That's a good one. Ready bang, guys. What up, K-Mac? He says, I just have to say, it's very clear when Devon hits his rev limiter, and I really thought that the stoppage to be legit. However, no need to yell at us, K-Mac. We're here for some fun. After the complete Levan dominance, it just seems sus. I just think he cooked Devon in that first round for me. Yeah. My guys, what up, Timmy? Arizona Sports soon. Hopefully, Timmy can come to Knuckles Up and hang out with us.
That'll be outstanding.
Alrighty, let's scroll down. Even my missus sat forward when round one started, and she said, "Oh shit, she knows nothing about arm wrestling." Wow. No, there was no match fixing going on and everything like that. BX Gunner 81. Realistically, who can beat Levan in the foreseeable future? For me, to quickly answer that, in 2024, no one. In 2024, I don't think anyone beats him.
The only person I would even want to see again is Hermes. Like late this year, Hermes rematch.
But see, like, people want that, but then what happens if Dennis beats Hermes?
Well, sure, then it's Dennis, and then we're gonna see a real interesting, because remember this, styles inevitably do make matches, and that's why Devon can beat Hermes as dominantly as he did, even though Hermes pushed Levan right to the very edge of his abilities. So who knows? Maybe Simplinkov has the answer to Hermes, and he's got the answer to Levan, even though he lost to Devon. It is possible. I don't think it's very likely, but I think it's possible. And man, I don't know, Gennady. I mean, it's going to be really hard. I think people are going to be smashing into that guy and get nowhere for a hot minute yet to come.
Yeah. But Hermes looks strong. I mean, his left arm, he lost to one of the best in the world, but I definitely want to see that rematch again. And selfishly, I want to see it King of the Table so I can go.
Yeah, boy.
Alex Alicio says, how long do you think Levan is going to keep arm wrestling? What do you think, John? I have my theory.
did Levan actually say he wanted to be undefeated for a specific amount of time, or just that he wanted his whole career to remain undefeated?
Oh, wow, I guess you never want to lose. You don't want to sit there and go, right, in 2028, I don't mind copping L's.
Well, certainly, but I think he's kind of been like, this is the goal. I will not be beaten, blah, blah, blah. And at what point will Levan feel like he has made enough of a point? I mean, that might be an issue. Obviously, there could be limitations with performance enhancers, because clearly we know what's going on at that level. Obviously, that could be a factor.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure neither does anybody else. But it's hard to say. I could see him. Like, it's hard for me to think of Levan in 10 years. Like, it's hard for me to think of. He'd be 45, and I just don't know what that Levan looks like. I'm not sure he could take, like, how many in the chat, how many more years of blatant Roy Magoo abuse do you think Levan can take at this point?
Yeah.
Knowing that he's been pushing the limits of sanity for probably 7 or 8 years as it is.
Well, I think that if Levan only pulls once a year, he can go another 10, 15 years easy, because he's timing it. Because you saw, like, when sometimes you saw in public, you're like, oh, you're a bit out of shape. Clearly, I would be assuming off cycle, assuming off cycle. So I would just think that. I would just think that he would, if he's only pulling once a year, forever. He can be undefeated forever. Thank you very much, Skiggity, with the super chat. Enjoy, mate. A little appreciation. I appreciate you, buddy. And he says, good to have you, Uncle John.
Right on, Mark.
Okay, man, the chat is flying. Where did it all go? Okay, we're back up. Beautiful. Not long. Look at Dennis, says Mick Dundee. We've got 9 years. 4 to 5 years tops. But he has a lady now. She might not like what the roids do down under. What type of champ pulls once a year, though? Well, a champ that has creative control. Yeah.
That's all about the promoter.
Yeah, it's who can entice him. So hopefully, he wants, because in December he'll pull the winner of Devon and Hermes in December. Is my understanding. 5 years, Levan is way too strong. 4 years, says James. Why not pull Kadecha before Erdemis and Dennis? So we can all have our theories, but there's a couple of variables that we have to include when it comes to people having their next matches. The athletes have to agree, because you've got to understand, right? It's like, why not pull Kadecha before Erdemis and Dennis? Cool. 2 things. 1, the arm wrestling world, for some reason, hate rematches. So just say in 3 months' time, Levan pulls Kadecha and Levan rips through Kadecha because he's just not ready. Mm-hmm. Then Kadecha goes on a big 8-month building block. Everyone's like, don't really want to see it. Hurts pay-per-view sales. Then the athletes have also got to agree, because Kadecha might just sit there and go, you know what? I'm not ready yet. Give me March next year, and I'll rip Levan's. Yeah. So, John, you're the booking committee for Devon Larratt. You've given him a 4-month holiday. That brings us to September. And you get to say you got 3 months to have a match in December. Well, there and thereabouts, November, December. Where are you booking Devon? And answer this in the chat as well, everybody. Answer this in the chat.
So I approach Devon from a perspective of, well, here we go. We made the run. You had the run. It didn't come out the way we necessarily wanted to, but you had that run for Levan. You got the 2 swipes. Now, you're 45 years old. let's look into the future. Where do you want to be in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years? And then I would really put it to Devon to think about where he wants to be and how long he wants to be around. And that's, directly correlated to, the supplemental aids that one uses to be in that highest possible echelon. Now, I would then break it down between two different options, two paths. One, you stay on the super heavyweight path, because I think there's plenty of matches there. I think Devon versus Gennady is still a mega match. Yes. I think, Devon versus Jerry could still be an interesting match to be had. I think there are super heavyweight matches out there. However, I think Devon can be very, very competitive at just the heavyweight at 242, and not have to necessarily be quite so heavy duty with all of the extras.
So you think he defends his 115 kilo belt next up?
I don't know if that's what I think, but I think that's the question Devon needs to answer for himself. Is what's the next level of dedication? Because it's very easy for these things to get out of hand. You feel the power and you want that power, and then you have some good matches, and then you're pushing yourself, pushing, and all of a sudden it's Devon versus Levan number 3 in 2026, right? So it's one of those things.
Sign me up. Sign me up.
Right? So Devon needs to make that choice on his own, whatever it may be. And I wouldn't, but if I was his manager and I'm just like, hey, buddy, we need to make money, I'd be like, stay at super heavyweight. Gennady, there's big matches there. There's a potential rematch with Michael Todd down the road because he's new, he's back in the swing of things. Just from the money standpoint, I would say stay in super heavyweight. For the life benefit, I would say go down in weight.
Well, I'm going to try and get both of those and mix them in one, because you mentioned a name as well, because I'm going to say go on a nice little holiday, rest, relax, go to Thailand, go to the Gold Coast, get yourself some massages, enjoy the beach, get some sun, just chill out for 3-4 months. When you're ready to go, we're not going to make you travel. We're going to make you fly about 3 hours. You're going to be in the same time zone. No, you know what? We're going to run an event in Ottawa, Canada. We're going to have a East versus West or King of the Table in Ottawa, Canada later on in the year. And we're going to bring Jerry Carteret to you. Yeah. So you have no flying, home ground advantage. You're still in the super heavyweight division. And I think that's a match. I think that's a fun match.
100%.
I remember Jerry messaging me when I said that it was for the King of North America at King of the Table with Devon and Dave. Yeah. And he was like, nah, I'm the king. And because Jerry's awesome.
Yeah.
So, and Jerry beat the guy Devon couldn't. Jerry beat Gennady.
True. It is true.
So, you and I, we love story, background, history, reason for the match. And I would say, you know what, Devon? You being the hunter is more excited than you being the hunter. So go and grab that 115 kilo title and give it back. Mm-hmm. Let the others play with it. And then when we've done the Jerry match and we decide, do you want 2025 to be the heavyweight year and the 105 year, so you're cutting instead of putting on, then we go ham hock. You can pull 14 super matches in a year. So cool. January, 115. March, 105. May, 115. And just start putting people away. And then at the end of 2025, you're 50, 51 years old or around there. Then we have a serious chat, a serious business meeting.
Yeah. Well, I like that too.
Okay. So, did you watch the Michael Todd match?
Oh my goodness. Did I ever? Well, so since I didn't watch it live, I'm interested to see what the response was to the match when it was happening. Were people like, what is this?
So people were throwing up.
Yeah.
But then they were very happy because Michael took us on this journey. He let us know about his mother passing and his anxiety with flying, and he's not doing very well mentally and things like that. So he brought us on that journey. So when he was kind of like lying down horizontally at one stage, like that, everyone's like, oh, here we go again. But then like when he won and he was winning with pressers and he had that very emotional post-match speech, everyone was like, yes, good to see Michael Todd back. Good on him. Can't wait to see him in King of the Table against Lars.
Yeah, it was really nice to see him, at making those press attempts, which did add up over time. It just reminds you of a time where Michael Todd was the most vicious come at you arm wrestler of all time. And he would just freaking barrel into anybody. He did not care. So that was cool to see. But I think with his arm reconstruction, his elbow reconstruction, whatever you want to call it, with the ligaments, and he's got the King's move, but now it's like it's almost turned completely. You're supinated in. You're actually sideways like that. And instead of being up and out, you're actually completely sideways, which was not fun to watch.
Well, it was different. It was definitely different, that's for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
Were you happy with in rounds? What was it? Rounds 2, 3, and 4 with Devon's extended one?
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was going to go there, but it's just Levan just showed that it didn't matter, right? It didn't matter. There was no King's move Devon was going into where he was going to slow Levan down. I think Levan probably just picked a route to hit to in round 1. And then just went the opposite way and just changed it up a little bit and completely annihilated all of the ground that Devon had made up in that first one.
Yeah, it was certainly huge. Like, that was long. I liked it at the end of the first round. He just held. The press didn't work for Levan. Like, absolutely cooked his arm, but he still held him. He still held him long. I was losing it. Yeah. So, I mean, Levan's too strong. What can we say?
He's the best.
He was too strong. Wonder Bucket reckoned that it was the fight of the night. See, a lot of people were pretty happy. I personally thought Frank would be stronger, but Michael impressed me. His press is lethal and quick.
Yeah, and I will say this for Frank Lamparelli, he pulled against Michael very, very well. He was climbing. He was doing all the things you got to do it. It's just that Michael now has that added bonus of he beats you up fighting you in the King's move, and then all of a sudden he boom flashes you into a press and you just can't stop it. And it's just like a revolver. It's Russian roulette, but it's only two things. He's either going way out or way in. If you pick wrong, it's going to be a tough day.
Yeah, I was very he'd even like come in. Nope. Oh,
yeah.
Well, no, thank you. See you later. That was great. What was because we won't go through all the matches, but shout out to good friend of ours, Fia Resik, who she is a card that we're going to reveal a little bit later on. She's one of our cards. She's actually on 2 of them.
Ooh.
So Fia Resik dominant. Schoolboy and Leonidas. Man,
Leonidas looks pretty damn good. I mean, it was a great match, right? It was a great match. I thought there was a lot to enjoy there. Schoolboy still doing things that I kind of expected him to be over at this time and to have figured out by this time, but he's still pulling himself way out of position. You know, if he gets stopped, he's got that top roll, he gets stopped, he gets pulled way out, and then, you know, he just wasn't fully able to get back in control after that. So that was a little disappointing to see, but I mean, goddamn, Leonidas, why not let him run wild? Leonidas is putting out content at a pretty significant rate. He's hanging out with all the other top people in the fitness industry. So, you know, let him rip. Let's do it. More arm wrestling.
Yeah, and then when the Bulldogs, what was the name of their channel? Kevin Wolf's YouTube channel, and they organised the left match with Leonidas and Prudnik, and they had like 1,000 people watching in Germany. It was great. So I can't remember of the YouTube channel. It's not around anymore. Someone will tell me in the chat. Someone will tell me. I'm trying to think. So then there was a question, where does Leonidas go from here?
Man, well, I mean, you know, it's kind of like he's currently possibly the most legit right-handed arm wrestler who is really sort of not an arm wrestler. You know what I mean? Like the guy more of a YouTube thing, more of a fitness thing, but he has some skills. So he's like, I think he's bound for a quote unquote real arm wrestler, you know, somebody who's at a pretty high level. I think he'd be really smart to pull. What was his weight?
It was heavy. It was thick. 150. No, it was a bit more. It was a super heavyweight match. So he would have been like 120 kilos, 118, 120 kilos. So 250.
I think left-handed, he could start taking on some pretty high-level dudes.
Lachlan?
I think that would be kind of cool. I think that would be a good match. I think Lachlan would knock him out right-handed. But lefty, sign him up for some legit big dudes. He's good.
Yeah, I was really like, after the first round when Schoolboy just went wreck, I walked up, chalked that one down for a prediction for Aussie Arm Wrestler, and then I think something happened in round 2, and I was like, oh no. Well, I think Schoolboy's in trouble here, and he was panting a bit, and he was a bit tired, and I was like, oh, and I thought it was a really good match. Thought it was a really good match.
Yep.
Run it back. There was a few matches where I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch, like Camille and Tobias.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about that one next, because to me,
John's taking rid of your comment.
That match was like two gunslingers just seeing who could hit each other first. And it was like, you know,
yes, it was all about the starts, wasn't it?
Yeah, the start was everything in those matches. And I was really impressed because there were a few times where Tobias was like holding off the press with that top roll. And like, I've been in that position a lot, and that is fantastically difficult to do. So I actually got more respect for both guys in that match. And I think it's gangbusters. Get a round 2 for those guys for sure.
Yeah, it was. If Tobias could stay on top of the hand and not be out there, he was winning. Camille in the straps, got the press, was just unbelievable. Roy's not a fan of Camille. Calls him a jabroni. He's not a fan. He's still a bit hurt about the arm wars thing, I believe. But we love Roymond. He's staying strong, John. You know what I mean. Staying strong. He's not bowing down.
I don't love him, but I'll leave that to you. I know you're the touchy-feely out of the two of us.
The event is still going. Match 49 is starting now. Well, one match that did go forever. Now, before people start messaging me and things like that, I loved the action. When the match actually happened, I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was delicious. I thought, serve that up to me every time. Talking about David Samushia, Nerdalette Artikan. Thought the match was fantastic, but when they were reviewing everything and were already 3.5, 4 hours in, and they were match number match number 10. We still had 4 to go. We were just a bit like, oh,
holy Lord.
So it was a brilliant match. You could clearly call it match of the night. Almost match of the year.
It was It was a good one. It was really good. But I can't remember. Maybe people in the chat are going to lie, but I can't remember what my lock of the week was. And I was wondering, because I made a big production out of it. I'm like, I don't care. I'm going with this guy. But I can't remember if it was Camille or if it was Samushia.
Yeah. I took the safe one with Golomanov. I don't even know if I officially said Golomanov.
Probably not. You're such a cheater.
But of course. Well, speaking of cheating, mate, here's the update of the prediction leaderboard.
Hey.
Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler has had a fall from grace. She only picked, I think, 5 out of that event. I'll go back and double check, but I just quickly did this before we started. So,
and overall on the East versus West event, we both got 9 right.
So twice in a row now, we've predicted a lot different, but got the same.
I see. And how many matches were there?
14.
Okay, so that's not too bad of a percentage, actually. That's quite a ways over 50-50.
Yeah, so you got Sandras wrong.
Yeah.
Mindalskis wrong. That was the first lot. And then Ekaterina, Schoolboy, and Devon.
Yeah.
So that's the 5 you got wrong, which is funny because the 5 I got wrong were Frank Lamparelli, Schoolboy. I just got to scroll, find the other predictions. Mindalskis, Tobias, and Aktaev, the third match, Kilian Aktaev. So it's funny that they weren't the same ones wrong. They weren't the same ones wrong.
Well, together, our brains make one dude. Not a great one, but a one.
It was. Yeah, it was a great day for the channel, King Hoddle. Thank you very much. And everyone that's still sticking around. We peaked at about 4,500 people in the chat.
There you go.
And we had 63,000 votes on the main event. Like, that just blows my mind, John, that at one stage, you could fill up a stadium with how many people came through the channel.
That's wild, man.
And about 2,500 new subscribers.
Sweet.
So it was brilliant. John Bloatface, number 1.
Get massive
but, we'll get in there. I'll tell you what, let's have a break from East versus West and let's reveal a couple of the maximum bang
please do.
trading cards. So if I make a thing, if we go pre-sale on now, PayPal. So it's PayPal, friends and family only, because I'm not paying fees. You're paying the fees if you want to do fees. Only 30 USD, and then my PayPal. And this is only for today, because then when John gets home, we'll go back through the website.
Yeah. But if you want to get them early, there you go.
So I just want to get a banner at the bottom of the screen to see if we can get some PayPal action. Okay. So first card off the rank is a Chad Shaw tugboat card.
Ooh, yeah. Right in his classic outfit. Nice little tropical number. Tugboat will help you get to your destination, whether you want to go there or not.
Yeah. So, and so every card also has like a blurb written on the back of them. For those that are familiar with like our Series 1 card, It's the same for every athlete. Now we've so there's the first one. Now we'll see. This might turn away people with pre-sale with the second card.
Uh-oh.
It's the trophy.
The third place trophy, baby.
So we're going to try, because we want to bulk up the packets, right? So we want to bulk up the packets. So what do we call this one?
Is that the artifact card?
Artifact card. That's it. Artifact card. So yeah. So the second card is the third place trophy. So our aim at the moment is to have an artifact card and this next card to have a promotion card.
Ooh.
And this time we're choosing Knuckles Up. So they're fun to bulk up the pack, because every pack, guys, you're getting, I think it's a minimum of 13 or 14 cards.
Nice.
I don't know about you, but that is fine. And then, of course, card number 4.
Ooh, yeah, there she is.
Is the world champion herself, Fia Racek.
Phenomenal.
Yes, dominant. So I think that's so how many cards have we revealed? 4. Okay, I'll reveal 8 now. Then we're going to play the caption game. Make sure you hit the like button, you legends. So I just got to double check something. Right, let's go to the next one. And you get Fia's best friend, Marlon Bergstrom, the Swedish Nightmare. Not bad. I like the look of that card. I think that looks fantastic. I like it. I think it looks
Swedish
fantastic.
Nightmare.
And then what's better than having Fia and Marlon individually?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think's better, John, than having them together?
Bring those ladies together. Very nice.
Yeah. How good is that card?
Yep.
She looks like Sarah Backman's aunt. Marlon's awesome. If you ever get time to spend time with them two together, they're a lot of fun. They just all they want to do is just giggle, laugh. Yeah. It's going to be cool. So how many cards is that, John? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Oh, it's 6. Right.
Okay. So these all come in a packet. PayPal now, $30 US. Whoa!
This is one of my favorites.
Look at that bad boy right there.
Definitely one of my favorite cards in the whole thing.
Yeah, the design for me, proud Australian. I absolutely love that one from Lockie. The Anvil. He goes all right, doesn't he? The Anvil.
Yeah, he does it. He knows what's up.
He's pretty cool. And then we'll show one more, I reckon, and then we'll have a break. So as you can see, they're heavy hitters at the moment. Oh, Giannis Amelin's trading card.
Nice.
That's a good card of Lockie, says Joe Nelson. Thank you very much, buddy.
I agree.
Look at that. Giannis, baby.
Yeah, Giannis looking very good there.
So get your pre-sales now if you are, because they're getting printed as we speak. And if you are at Knuckles Up, this is a pre-sale now, because once they go on the website, John, I think they might have to pay for shipping. But we're giving it to you now.
Free.
We're giving you $30 US straight off the bat.
It's for the real ones.
The people that just love what we do. So there we go. I never realized Lockie had a nice sleeve. Yeah, it's about to do a jig. Ooh, nice cards. Yeah, all these guys were brilliant. And do we tease them with one more, or do we let it go and play some caption game? I think.
Get one more in there.
Oh, one more. I was going to stop and play caption game. You're in a good mood, John.
Yeah, right. I'm ready to go.
Okay, here we go. Boom.
Nice.
The Phenom, Marcio Barboza, baby.
What a dude, huh?
I'm very happy about the way these cards have turned out.
Yeah, super cool.
Uniquely designed. I think they're fantastic. So if you want to get it, guys, and you get free shipping, there's only going to be, I think, about 150 packets. We're bringing some to Knuckles Up, but you also, I think you get 13 cards per pack, but you have like a 1 in 4 chance to win a special card.
Yeah.
They look great. Thank you very much. I never realized Lockie had a neck. Marcio, the Flying Elbow Barboza. Yeah, I know. Shush. We love him. Okay, let's get into everyone's favorite time, favorite game of the week. It's world famous, this one, John.
It's world famous.
Here we go. I absolutely love that tune. I don't know why. Makes me smile. But it is caption game time. So if you are new to the channel and you came from that big, massive weekend that we had, welcome. What we do is we put a funny picture up on the screen. We give it a caption. You guys answer it. John and I go through the comments and we pick the best ones. And then you guys vote for the winner. We give out some points, 3, 2, and 1. And even throughout the show, we like to give out provisional points. If you do something funny, make us laugh, and we get in there. And then the main thing is you jump on the Maximum Bang leaderboard. So it is looking good at the moment. I mean, some people need to really lift their game, but we've got to somehow knock Roy off the top.
Roy is the resident villain here at Maximum Bang Monday, and currently tied for number 1 with Red Cap Man. Now, Red Cap Man, if there was a protagonist on of the chat, I think Red Cap Man is probably the protagonist, and Roy Baker is the antagonist.
Let's go, Red Cap Man. Come on, Red Cap. Please, anyone but Roy. I'm a heel at Roddy Piper level.
Very nice.
Baker is still number 1. So that's the first page. And then, of course, our second page there. Some 2-pointers, some 1-pointers. You don't want to be on this one.
No, you don't. That's for wannabes.
From wannabes. But this photo is actually that we're going to use for the caption. Bit of context, pal. Would make a lot of Levan fans / Devon haters happy. It was funny when I saw it. It's funny now. People's reactions are the best. And of course, I am talking about the one and only Gennady Vigvinya. So why is Gennady happy? Let's just remove that banner so we can play it properly. Just when, I think it was like round 2 or round 3, and he was just like,
I know that feeling. The feeling that he has where he's sticking those lips out and pumping those arms. I know that feeling very, very well.
And hopefully I can do that at Knuckles Up because I'm super biased with my friends.
Be a glorious day to be alive, I'm telling you.
So why is Gennady happy? His lost sheep came home?
Is it
He lost sheep?
I don't know.
He's like, my flavor saver is so good.
Taste the flavor.
Someone dropped an ice cube in my pants from the crowd.
Weird crowd.
Oh, the Viagra's finally kicked in.
Yes.
There we go. So I'll let the comments. I like it to build up a bit, but yeah, this was quite funny when Gennady pulled this face. Hey, legends, if we can, let's hit that like button. We've got 100 people in the chat, only 53 likes. You know I love it when we pump those likes up and we get in there and have a bit of fun. Finally, someone with more effed up feet than mine. Oh, I love the smell of my own farts. He could be someone like that, couldn't he?
Maybe he is sniffing. That's a sniff face, too.
Doesn't look the same without a big, like, manly beard.
Yeah.
I just look dumb.
Yep, it does.
I still don't know if that'll work, Robert Kelly. Someone turned Travis's subtitles into Russian. Apparently, he got them all wrong again.
The names?
Yeah. That's what I've heard, though. That's what I've heard.
He can only say Saginashvili.
No, yeah, everyone was saying he was calling him Saginass.
Saginass? I heard him bring out the shag a couple times.
Yeah. Okay. He's practicing his role for Kung Fu Panda.
He could fit in there.
Oh, he'd be a great cartoon. Hulk Hogan's rocking wrestling. I'll picture Gennady on Piper's team.
Be great.
Oh, for sure. How to smile in Georgian.
I kind of like that. I kind of like it.
All right, Drew. You got his funny bone. Drew 24. How to smile in Georgian. In Georgian. Alrighty. Every time someone tells Roy to shut up. He's like, good work, chat. Good work.
All right, Turd. All right. You got me there.
See, when Turd's not trolling, he can be all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone telling Roy to shut up.
Oh, RHCP. I also heard that Travis was like, he called what was it? Kurdacha Polak.
Yeah. Did he?
I think so. Yeah.
All righty. Let me get there. You want a free membership to the Aussie ArmWrestler? That'll get you a ripper one. Might do a members live this week. When the missus tells you the kids are going to grandma. No.
Nice.
I like this one. She actually looks like her profile. Yes. Yes.
No,
I've been on some blind dates many, many years ago, and you're like, okay, cool. All right, Adam.
Yep. Good.
She actually looks like her profile. Hey, hit the like button, legends. I'm back getting my likes up. She actually looks like her profile. He's happy England didn't make any death threats today.
Hey.
A lot of promoters doing that lately.
Seems like the thing to do.
He sees it, buy one, get one, Diana Bowl and bacon grease at his local market.
That's the deals you can get in Georgia.
Last match that I don't have to hear Travis no more. Haven't used toilet paper in 5 weeks and already saved $10.
Now that's frugal.
Oh, gross. Levan won't beat me tonight. Levan's dog just shipped by Jody. No more comments. No more elbow comments. Another rematch, says James. Oh, he called Camille the Pollock.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Nugget chicken dip. Big killy on an anani. Broccoli. It takes a lot of practice to get those names right.
Travis,
That's the last one. That's the last one. That's the last one that's got me. You know he's just punched the keyboard.
Yeah. You know that Travis is putting in exactly 0 minutes of preparation time.
Oh, yeah. Travis is right. Oh, okay. All right, let's scroll down. I love my baby fist. Oh, I can't. Found out McDonald's brought back the McRib. Do you know what the McRib always reminds me of? And it's so dumb, John. You'll probably quit the show now. We've never had the McRib here in Australia. It just reminds me of an episode of The Osbournes, and they're in the limo, and Jack, the son, gets excited that it's coming back. And for the next 3.5 minutes, his sister berates him about it. Absolutely flogs him to death that he gets excited over the McRib. So now when anyone's like, oh, he's excited about the McRib. Oh, okay. All right. Is anyone in Helena, Montana to get MT Coiner a match? His Amazon delivery is early. When you get older, that shit is exciting.
I agree.
I think you are. I have a horrible story about getting excited over the dumbest thing. Okay. East versus West finally ending it 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at them elbows. All right, Dan. All right, let's have a look for a few more.
I respect that.
I'll just try look at them elbows because I don't think it'll fit. When Joey misses.
Great celebrations were had across.
Can still use my call. Because like the it costs a lot of money to get into these places. I would be happy too. I would be happy. Right, a couple more. He gets to be the first man to beat Levan off.
Celebration, beat off. Great times.
Just successfully gave Auden a wedgie. Oh man, I'll leave that up for a little bit, and then we'll reveal we'll talk about a bit more about East versus West. Touch about Knuckles Up coming up in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, time to get serious here.
Because like, what are we? 1, 2, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'll be seeing you in 2.5 weeks, John.
Oh, buddy.
And the venue, where we're staying, the event's not at the venue anymore. It's a different venue, which is good, but not good because like everything was in that venue. But so we're still 15 minutes from Times Square.
Oh, nice.
So once I find out when my flight is, we'll see if the Knicks aren't playing. Well, fuck, I'd love to go to a playoffs game, but
here's
we can do a tour of Madison Square Garden.
If it requires me any money to spend watching basketball, I will refuse. Basketball is the worst of all the sports. It's the worst.
Get out. You've got to be kidding, umpire.
No, I mean, maybe I would watch it over cricket, but that's only because I don't know how to play cricket.
This is just getting worse and worse.
Somebody back me up in the chat. Basketball, am I right? Oh, gross.
No, I will block everyone. All righty, let's see if we got any more, or we just might have our final four. He's listening to Barry White. Can't get enough of your love, babe. O'Doyle finally doesn't rule. I actually like this. It's so dumb.
The one thing he's been working on.
It's so dumb. All right. Well, I reckon we've got our four. So let me just end the stream. And Samushia and Nerdalette was voted match of the night.
Yeah, gotta be.
All right. So who wins the Caption? Who wins? So we had John. If you see one while I'm typing these that'll replace it, let me know.
Okay.
Drew 24 with How to Smile in Georgian.
Choke on wax. I would honestly take golf over basketball any day.
What?
Any day.
You're weird, John.
Yeah, well, clearly.
Everyone.
I mean, realistically though, like for me, arm wrestling is a 10, and then every other sport is less than one. Less than one. So the difference between second and 10th isn't really all that big.
Oh, John.
And arm wrestling is only number one because I put professional wrestling in a different category.
Yeah, you need to come watch some Aussie rules footy.
Yeah, I know even less about that than I do cricket.
Look up at them elbows. Okay, the poll has started. Choke on wax. He's doing the dance where Ace Ventura finds out Einhorn is a man.
Einhorn is Finkel, and Finkel is Einhorn.
And he's doing the dance. Oh, that is great.
You can't play that movie anymore. You can't have that on at this point in time because the entire thing is making fun of or is predicated upon the fact that a dude turned into a chick.
We'll get in there. John, I'm going to disagree with Harry JV. Devon is number 2.
Well,
Devon, so in my order, it goes Levan 1, Devon 2. Erdemes is 3rd because Devon beat Erdemes. Jerry, if it's still under a year, is 4th because Devon beat Erdemes, Erdemes beat Jerry. Gennady is my tough one at the moment. I have him 5th, but I might have to rejig it because Jerry beat Gennady, but now Gennady has beaten Devon, so I'm a bit worried about that. How far does Devon drop? And then I've got Kadecha at 6 because he just beat Svetkov.
Yeah.
Svetkov beat Morozov and so on.
2 through 6 that you just went off on, I would say they're all matches. But I don't think anybody is really a match for Levan right now, except for the possibility of Hermes figuring out what he did wrong and coming to change that. Or, we finally get a chance to see another match between Gennady and Levan.
Yeah. I want them all, John. I'm greedy. I want them all. I want all the matches.
Certainly.
I was just trying to read a message. It didn't make sense. So I want to see Gennady and Levan. No one beats Levan, period. It's going to be hard.
Yeah, I think it's, unless there's a sleeper out there who's just got the right style for it.
Yeah, this is where I always get confused because like Jerry beat Gennady, so how is Jerry Lower. Gennady beat Devon. Devon beat Erdemes. It's so confusing. Hey, check it in from the Bruins game. Playoff time. $18 beers. Yeah, they're so expensive.
Yowzers.
Yeah. Right. MT Coiner. I think I might need to make a video about this. I feel really sad. Intense training, minimum 5 years probably for Brian Shaw.
Mm-hmm.
And why I say that is because if you go back and watch the Devon and Thor arm wrestling video.
Yeah.
And he just manhandles him. The world's strongest man. So for Brian, everyone's saying, no, we need Brian Shaw to beat Levan. It's going to take a very, very long time.
Well, that's the thing. Is there anybody who's going to be knocking on the door in the next 5 years? Right.
I think Krdecha.
Yeah, I agree. I think Krdecha has a possibility, maybe the greatest possibility. Hermes, Gennady. There you go. Vitali.
Yeah.
Probably not right now anyways.
Yeah. It's going to be brilliant. That big sweet Tobias. What's that guy? He had that Pollock press. Yeah. So everyone's saying Krdecha, Morozov, Erdemes. Brian has the grip, says Joe. Yeah. Morozov. Yeah. It's got potential. He was supposed to face Levan.
Yeah, but Georgie derailed him. Oh, man. So what was the deal? Georgie, smashed his leg or something like that?
Yeah, it fell over in the bathroom. And it was gangrene and broken and yuck. And you just saw when he walked to the table, he just wasn't there.
No, not at all. He looked like he was in a lot of pain.
Yeah. So I reckon Krill versus Leonidas.
Yeah. I mean, another guy who's well known in the world and outside of the arm wrestling world. I don't know how good he is exactly, but he's impressive looking.
Yeah, a completely pancake Morozov will beat Levan 2026.
Could be.
Yeah. What else have we got? We got Erdemes is topped out. Krdecha has more to go. Brilliant. All righty. So let's reveal the rest of the cards.
Reveal.
Let's get the banner up. Pre-sale on now. So Barboza. Oh, Reno Masic.
The boy wonder.
Look at that card.
That is a sexy card right there.
That is as sexy as they get. The Croatian sensation. Yeah. Reno Masic. Oh, lucky. I didn't see that bit. We double and triple check him. I didn't see the writing on the right-hand side.
No, neither did I.
But we couldn't get Reno's name wrong. But Reno Masic, how good is that?
Yeah, that's a crazy card.
I think that is sexy. Just that's worth the bloody packet alone. Remember, just get the what's it called? Pre-sales happening right now. And we'll be so how do we purchase? So if you want to do it right now, just send me PayPal, friends and family only. John, when do you get back? And then it'll be through the website.
So I'll probably by next week, Monday.
Okay. So if you want them now, probably what do you reckon? The first 10 packets will give free shipping?
Yeah, I think so. If we get the first 10 that come in tonight, shoot them right out the door.
And not only that, you get a chance to win a foil card.
Yep.
Or a signed card, and we'll be able to show you the signed card. But we're not sure how many foils. We got a few foils printed, but we're not sure how many athletes we're going to include in because we want to save some foils for Series 3, Series 4,
yep,
and so on. So the PayPal's at the bottom, Chokes on Wax. And you got to send it friends and family because I'm not paying any fees. 30 US. And we'll keep rolling on.
Sweet.
Then we've got.
Make sure you send all your, by the way, when you send your PayPal.
Yeah, send your address and everything like that. Yes, we need all your details, of course. Geez, we sound like a bloody scamming. Chuck in your credit card details while you're there.
Send your bank information, please.
You're buying a packet, our Series 2 cards, Chris Lees. Our Series 2 cards. Sergey Kalinichenko, they're being printed as we speak, because you saw what happened in Series 1. Aussie arm wrestler, Devon Larratt rookie card, Uncle John, Dave Chafee, Ryan Bowen, and you had a chance to win the signed Dave Chafee. Jake will next ask for a $500 gift card. Brilliant. So we're very excited. They're getting printed as we speak. Sergey Kalinichenko there.
Yeah, that's a good one too. What a classic I has.
Oh,
this might be my favorite. It might be.
Yeah, there's just something about it. All the athletes love it. We have reached out to all the athletes and showed them. Look at that.
So cool. Pure matte mask. Look at that strong hairline. Ooh, very nice.
Yeah. Arm wrestling is the only sport where hair matters.
Yeah, right.
Like my hair gets talked about a lot.
Yeah.
Matte mask. Engen. It's like, guys, who cares? But we've got matte mask. So we're pretty, that card looks sick.
Yeah, very nice.
Very happy with that one. I'm lost in his eyes.
Yeah, very, very fiendish.
Then we've got the double card. Look at that fusion.
Look at that. Nice little FAL jacket going on there.
And we got our first sale, John.
Boom.
We got our first sale. So congratulations. Congratulations. We got our first sale.
And how thoughtful are we that we didn't take up 2 slots this time in the pack? Only one slot. That's
right.
Yeah.
We do really well. So there's one more base card. So these are all, look, to be honest, you're probably going to get an Uncle John Aussie Arm Wrestler card in every series moving forward for 2 reasons. One, because it's our it's our company. And 2, it's the easiest cards we can get made because we don't need any permission.
Yep.
And things like that. But that is a sick card. And the metal, going to be hanging and banging, slinging and slaying, rooting and tooting, hooting and hollering, whipping and snapping, scooting and booting, bending tendons. And giving that dog a bone.
Yeah, boy. I can dig it.
That is sick. So that is in there. And our final base card, because we're not sure which foils are going to go in the pack, and our final base card, Todd frickin' Zilla.
Yes, I do like that a whole lot. A whole lot.
Yeah, so it was you, Chokes on Wax. Thank you very much, buddy. I didn't want to say your real name because it came through as your real name.
So
get in there.
Beautiful. Yeah, that Todzilla card is epic.
Yeah. It is awesome. And the medal being in the chat. You'll get to meet the medal in a couple of weeks, John.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Fun fact, medalisms cause Aussie to be winded 90% of the time. So if you like these cards, they're the base cards. So I'll do a bit of a recap for those that have just joined the show. So you've got a Chance Shaw card. You've got the third place trophy artifact card.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the Knuckles Up card. So we want to include a promotion every time. Fia Resic in there. Then you got Marlon Bergstrom. What's that? 6.
Mm-hmm.
The double card will give you 7, which is sexy. Lachlan Adair is the 8th card. The Jedi, Giannis Amelins.
Mm-hmm.
Marcio Barbosa, the Phenom, is 10. Croatian sensation Reno Masic, 11 cards. 12 cards is Kalinichenko.
Mm-hmm.
13 is the Wild Horse. 14 is the double card. That can't be right. 15. Are we giving? No, that can't be right. 15.
I think we might have done early
2,
on.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14.
So you get, for $30, you get 14 cards in a pack. And then you have a chance to win. So we'll randomly slot in the Maximum Bang double auto.
Double auto, baby.
The Maximum Bang double auto.
Rare.
Aussie, how come do you bench 107? I did 107 for reps, baby.
Ooh.
Sorry about that. So John Thompson, Aussie arm wrestler, you get the double card. And then our final auto card, Marcio Barbosa.
Yes. Yes.
He will be at Knuckles Up, so I will film him sign them if we get them printed in time, and I can bring him to Knuckles Up.
Mm-hmm. I think what else we should do is we should take a few of the Knuckles Up cards, and I think we should try to get everybody at Knuckles Up 3 to sign on the card and put a few of those in too.
Yeah, we can do that. So some random, like, full sign cards for $30. For $30.
Cheap as chips.
Dominic and Waylon. Hi, guys.
What's up, boys?
How you going?
Get in the gym. Get massive.
I want me a Toddzilla card. Well, a Toddzilla card comes in every packet. So buy it now.
Yeah.
$30. Cheap as chips.
Interesting thing is, with all of these cards, like, arm wrestling is still in a cool spot where you can, if you follow arm wrestling, you can run into these guys and just get all your cards autographed, right? I know that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to get every single card autographed and have it nice display. Very nice.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, so my goal, probably after Series 2, I'll be able to do is I'm going to have a big frame on the wall above my TV, and every single card. Yeah, I might do that, John. I might. You've got a few signed cards. Do we have?
Yeah.
We've also got Series 1 cards, guys, and some individual signatures as well. Dave Chafee, Auden Larratt, Uncle John, Aussie Arm Wrestler, and Ryan Bowen. So, mate, what are you waiting for? Because I know Chokes on Wax wasn't waiting. First packet sold.
Got him. Well,
bloody legend.
I'll have all of the stuff up on the website. I'll have pictures of all the cards. I'll have the odds of getting different cards in there. We'll have that figured out, I think, by then. And so you'll be able to look at everything in one place and order it in one place and get yourself a hell of a deal.
I mean, I think they're pretty good. And I'm already working on talent for Series 2.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Now, is it going to change or what's going on here? It's only showing the chance card. Yeah, there we go. Just want to just show you all one more time. I just read the medals comment. I'm going to get Marcio to kiss my card and leave a print of those Brazilian pictures.
That is money, rarity right there.
But there you go. Look at them all. If you're at Knuckles Up, you can at least get mine, John, and Marcio's. Mm-hmm. If you just buy a packet. We won't have them in packets at Knuckles Up, though.
Yeah, they'll be loose. They'll be loose, but you'll get one of each that you would have gotten.
Yeah. So it is going to be brilliant. So please, we'll just leave that up there. What's your favorite card, John? I'm going to leave that up on the screen.
I think it's Matt. It's between Matt and Lachlan. I think are the two best.
So vote for your favorite one, guys. What card do you like the best? Is it the Uncle John double card? Is it Toddzilla? Uncle John, Matt Mask, Kalinichenko, Reno Masic, Marcio Barbosa,
sexy
the
stuff.
Jedi, Lachlan Adair, Marlon and Fia. Oh, I like that card.
Mm-hmm.
Fia Resi. Oh, actually, I like them all. Knuckles Up. Third place chance, sure. So I'll leave Matt's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is old school where you buy them in a packet. You might win a bonus card, but you're getting a minimum of 14 cards.
Yeah. So they're going to be hot. And if you are at Knuckles Up 3, we'll have them, and you can get that Knuckles Up 3 card signed by everybody there.
So Fishbowl, we're doing a special for the first 10 people to buy a pack. So for today only, it's through my PayPal at the bottom. And for the first 10 people, we're going to give you free shipping.
Yep.
So we don't even care if that means we lose all of our money to ship them to you. We want people to have these cards. And with Series 1, we did not make a profit. We got to pay all the athletes. We just made our money back. So we're like, bang, Series 2. Here we go. The women and the Maximum Bane card, Toddzilla card, Todd. That Giannis card is sick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on, John. We got a second one sold.
Nice.
A second packet sold. That's 2.
This is pre-sale, so we will have non-packaged ones available for Knuckles Up, which is in the middle of May. And then the ship out date will be sometime after that because we'll have to have them sent in for packaging and then sent back here to the States to me so I can ship them out.
Yeah. So I just want to double check that these two have given me all their details. Let's have a look. Oh, one of these guys is in Australia.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful. So I'll keep that aside. Oh, you're like $2 short. You got to do it, friends and family. You made us pay $1.08 US transaction fee.
Uh-oh.
You son of a gun. We told you, friends and family.
You'll never be forgiven by Jake.
And then the other one is in... I don't know where that is. Is that America?
What is it?
Choke on Wax. Where do you live? Like, you've given me, like, the address, but there's no, like, town or anything like that.
Interesting.
He likes the Bronson Carly one. I'm fully convinced Matt's never lost a staring contest.
No doubt.
In his life.
No doubt.
So those cards are fantastic. So, yeah, so early days. So 8 left if you want free shipping. Uncle John, will you be at Washington State?
I am planning on it. I don't know if they have a confirmed for sure date yet. I was just talking with Tim, but I will be at Arizona State for sure. I got my tickets for that. And then I'm sure once Arizona State is in the books, we'll know more about Washington. But I am keeping multiple weekends open because I do want to go to Washington State for sure.
Third packet sold.
Boom.
From Florida. And I'm very confused because it says West Melbourne. I live in Melbourne.
West Melbourne, Florida. Only in Florida, I tell you.
Okay, so 3 down. I just got to write because it's Oregon for Chokes on Wax. Just writing his name down. So I got to remember to leave one packet at home for the dude in New South Wales.
Right. So I'm hearing my family coming back. So I gotta check out here pretty soon.
No, that's all right. We will wrap up the show, you Dead Set Legends. Thank you all so much. Oh, we got to get a winner of the Caption game.
Mm-hmm.
So if we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we end the poll. And it's Adam with the win. She looks like her profile.
Mm-hmm.
So Adam gets 3 points. The Drew 24 gets 2. How to smile in Georgian. And it's Dan Plexman with 1 point. So
nice.
Dan Plexman 1 point. Follow Maximum Bang Instagram. Maximum Bang, get in there because we're going to release on all of our Instagrams. We're going to start releasing these. They are selling quick because we've only got a limited edition. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 packets sold, John.
Nice. And by the way, guys, this is like the pre-sale, right? Only for the real ones. So feel free to we'll let this go for until next Monday, huh? So people can just drop it into you. And then once it goes on official pre-sale next Monday, then everything will go through the website.
Yeah, and you'll have to pay for shipping.
Yeah.
So let me just double check that this last person, John, as everyone's coming in, has given me their address properly. It was under a fancy name. Oh, thanks, mate. A real one. Did you get private chat? It was under a different name. You got us tricked.
He's a tricky one, I'll tell you that.
But we'll get there. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up there. Hopefully later on this week, Kamil Jablonski will be on the show to talk about his match with Tobias Sperong and his upcoming match at Knuckles Up. You guys are the ultimate of the deadest, settest legends. Thank you for the 4 people that have bought a pack already. Get in there. Buy the packets. 14 cards. 14 cards you get. And look at the names that we got this time. We're out of here. This is Uncle John. I'm the Aussie Arm Wrestler. We will see you very soon.